Love makes you desperate. I equate it to being lost in the Sahara Desert. The desperation of your love will make you drink even the filthiest water. Film, or whatever it is that you love in life. It doesn't have to be film. It could be photography. It could be politics. You can't get enough of it. So, what kind of movies have I been drawn to? Every movie you can imagine. I look back on the years that I had at my liberal arts education, and I was so fortunate. I can't imagine how just lucky I was that our library was just so rich, so wealthy with content. VHS, DVDs, an incredible film book library. And I would just take books, stacks of movies, anything that I could get my hands on, I would want to experience. I would be desperate to just want to see and discover everything. I wanted to know everything. I'm a highly competitive person. I have extraordinary fire that burns within me that I've not seen matched. Even when I played basketball, and I was a highly competitive basketball player, I was so competitive I would play anybody. And I never lost a game in one-on-one. Just wouldn't. I wouldn't allow myself to lose. Similarly, when I'm trying to learn, when I don't know something and I want to educate myself, teachers can only take you so far. You have to finish. You have to do the work. And I put in the work. I watched every film in that library maybe twice. And I matured at a time when Netflix was really starting to take off the ground and become a really incredible medium. And I remember having 6 to 7 discs just shipped to me too. Very fortunate, my parents were so supportive. And I watched every film by every director that touched my heart. And some filmmakers, I looked at their first film or second film and I was like, that's enough for me. I don't want to go any further. But imagine the discovery of Godard, Truffaut, Romer, René. I mentioned these French filmmakers because that was really the first class I took as a freshman. That opened up my heart and my mind and my soul to the potential of film as a medium to provoke, as an artistic tool. Not just as a pleasure medium to see a story and to be fascinated or just be, numb for 2 hours, but a medium to really affect change. And the way you look at the world, the way you think about it, the way that you are going to really try to recapture your sense of understanding a film in general. And this was a class about post-war French cinema post-1945. So you can imagine, poetic realist to the French New Wave. I was awestruck every week, and I wanted to know everything. I wanted to see everything. My hunger was limitless, and I don't think it's ever been satiate yet. I think to this day I have a desire to continue to learn.